Getting ready, training 2. Reading. The most important elements of reading to make sure are observed are the following. 1. Know the purpose or motivation for reading. Work, family, need, or personal enjoyment. 2. Use high-interest materials that relate to the student's interests and goals. 3. Choose material that is at the appropriate level or adjust to fit the student. 4. Use out loud, echo, or choral reading strategies to practice and strengthen fluency skills. 5. Teach comprehension strategies to use before, during, and after reading. 6. Teach and review decoding skills, phonics, or sight word skills as needed. 7. Don't assume the student has the necessary background knowledge or vocabulary. Let's do a little role play. In this section, we're introduced to Bob, job vocabulary, and reading.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Bob. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
It was okay.
Did you get a chance to look at the classified ads that we talked about last time?
No, I didn't. I pulled my back after the last session, and I was in bed the whole weekend.
Are you feeling better today?
Yep. Just as long as I can get up on a ladder, I'm okay.
Well, that's good, I guess, but we need to find a job for you that gets you off the roof. So why don't we begin our lesson today by reviewing the words from our last lesson when we were looking at the classified ad section in the paper.
Sounds good.
Okay. This is the list of job categories that you were interested in. I'll read the words first, and then you read them after me, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the first word is automotive,
Automotive,
clerical, administrative,
clerical, administrative,
construction,
construction,
healthcare,
healthcare,
law enforcement,
law enforcement,
security.
security.
That was great, Bob. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, this one here. What does this person do?
Clerical administrative, that is somebody who works in an office and they do typing, filing, copying, that sort of thing.
I don't think I'm a clerical administrative type person. Let's take that one off the list.
Okay.
My wife said something about working in a hospital. She said that there are different types of jobs there. Which one would that be in?
That would be healthcare. Can you find that word on the list?
Here.
Yes, that's it, healthcare. I brought the News for You newspaper in today, and I found an article that you might be interested in. It's about jobs. But before we look at that, why don't you look over the newspaper and see if there's anything that you're interested in, and we don't have to read the story that I wrote down.
There's a couple that I'm interested in. I see a picture here of President Obama and the word health. I think that's about health care. I'd like to read that sometime, but I also see the one that you were talking about. This one, 50 jobs in 50 states.
Yes.
Let's read that one.
Let's read it then, but first, what do you think the story is going to be about?
I think it's about, depending on what state you live in, the jobs that you can get there. Like in the picture, this guy lives where there's a lot of jobs outside, like cutting wood. This here looks like he's in the state Oregon. Oh, that's Oregon.
Good, right. Oregon is the right word. So why don't we go over some of the other words in the story and then we'll read it together. But there is a catch. Do you know what a catch is?
Is that like when someone will give you something for free, but you really have to do something for it?
Right. And what about the word logged? The sentence is, he logged forests in Oregon.
Is that like logging off a computer?
Well, that's a good guess. In this case, it's like in the picture. The man is cutting logs, which means he is logging.
Oh, okay.
And then here is the last word. Can you read that word?
Industry, what's that?
Industry. Well, let's try reading the whole sentence together and we'll figure that out. Let's read it together.
Each job is a
symbol
of the state's most important industry.
Okay, so in this story, then, logging is the main industry or business in that state. So it's the business.
Okay.
Why don't I read the sentences in the story first, and then you read it after me.
Okay.
Okay? It has been hard for many people to find a job.
It's been hard for people to find a job.
But Daniel Siddiqui has lined up 50 of them.
But Daniel Siddiqui has lined up 50 of them.
There is a catch. Each job lasts only 1 week.
There's a catch. Each job lasts only 1 week.
But Siddiqui hopes one will lead to a career.
But Siddiqui hopes one will lead to a career.
The jobs are also teaching him things about the U.S.
The jobs are teaching him about the U.S.
Each job is in a different state.
Each job is in another state.
How is it different than what you thought the story would be about?
I thought it was going to be about different kinds of jobs that you can get in each state, but it's about one guy and he's going to work in 50 states.
Right. So let's see how he does it. And on the last paragraph, why don't you try reading it on your own?
Okay. He's about half through the project. He logged forests in Oregon. He was a park ranger in Wyoming.
Here, there's a Y in the word that sometimes sounds like an E, like in the word baby, and sometimes it sounds like an I, as in the word my. So try it again with the I sound instead of the E.
Wyoming.
Right.
He made cheese in Wisconsin. Each job is a symbol of the state's most important industry.
Good. You're doing great, Bob.
Thank you.